Have you ever noticed how some days the world feels a little different? Like when you step outside and catch the scent of something familiar yet forgotten, a whisper of memory that pulls you into a quiet reverie. You might find yourself drawn to that moment, pausing, almost as if time itself had decided to slow down for you. And as you listen now, perhaps you can notice the sound of your own breath, steady and calm. Isn't it fascinating how when you let yourself sink into a moment, everything else seems to fade just for a while? That sense of stillness, of ease, feels so natural, doesn't it? And I remember meeting someone once, a traveller who had spent years exploring paths others rarely noticed. He spoke of wandering through ancient forests, where sunlight trickled through the trees like golden rivers and the air hummed with life. They would stop and listen, not just to the bird song or the rustle of leaves, but to the silence in between. The spaces that carried secrets waiting to be uncovered. They said it was in those moments of stillness that the most extraordinary discoveries unfolded. You see, they didn't seek answers. Instead, they let their questions guide them, like a compass spinning gently in their hands. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What might happen if you allowed yourself to follow that kind of quiet curiosity? They told me about one particular day, deep in a forest, where they came across a peculiar old door, standing alone, weathered and ivy covered, with no walls or house around it. Now, isn't that strange? A door that seemed to lead nowhere. They could have walked past it, dismissed it as meaningless, but something about it made them pause. They reached out, felt the rough wood beneath their fingertips, and wondered what might lie beyond. And as they turned the handle, there was a sense, an almost electric anticipation, as if the air itself held its breath. The door creaked open, revealing not a new room, but another path, winding deeper into the forest. And as they followed it, each step seemed lighter, freer, as if the act of stepping forwards made the world more vivid, more alive. And it's curious how one choice, one moment of wondering, can open entirely new possibilities. The traveller didn't know where the path led, but they didn't need to. They told me later it wasn't the destination that mattered. It was the act of stepping through that door, of saying yes to the unknown. And you might find in your own life doors just like that. Perhaps they've been there all along, waiting for you just to notice them. And perhaps there's one even now, lingering in the back of your mind, a question gently knocking, inviting you to explore. And as you listen to this story, you might begin to feel a lightness, a sense of clarity and ease. Maybe you can even notice how your own thoughts flow more freely now, as if the doors in your mind are gently opening, one by one, inviting you to step through. And each day, you may find yourself naturally drawn to wonder, to pause and notice, to feel an effortless curiosity about the world around you. Without even trying, you'll discover that every question opens a door. Every moment of curiosity brings new opportunities for joy, growth, and discovery into your life. Thank you for joining me through this door of curiosity. And until next time, Goodbye and good mental health.